There are artists who become popular. There are dancers who become famous. And then there are performers who quietly rewrite the definition of excellence. Taemin belongs to the last category. From the very beginning, his story was never about instant domination. It was about evolution, about patience, about someone who understood, even as a child, that mastery takes time, and chose to commit to it fully. When Taemin debuted with SHINee, he wasn't presented as the best dancer in K-pop. He was the youngest, the quiet one, the one still learning how to exist on stage. And that's exactly why his journey matters so much. Because nothing about his success was handed to him. He built it, step by step, year by year, performance by performance. As SHINee grew into one of the most influential groups in K-pop history, Taemin was growing too, not just in skill, but in awareness. He observed, he absorbed, he practiced relentlessly. Dance wasn't something he did on stage only, it was something he lived with every day. What set him apart early on wasn't flashy power, it was control. Even then you could see it. His movements were intentional, his timing was precise. He understood music in a way that went beyond counts. He felt the rhythm, the pauses, the silence between beats. That musicality became the foundation of everything he would later become. As the years passed, Taemin didn't plateau, he didn't get comfortable. He didn't rely on reputation. He pushed himself harder, choosing growth over safety every single time. And then came the turning point, his solo debut. This is where Taemin stopped being SHINee's Taemin and became Taemin, the artist. He didn't choose an easy path. He didn't go for a bright, safe concept. He chose darkness, vulnerability, complexity. He chose choreography that demanded emotional exposure, not just technical ability. That decision alone separated him from the crowd. From that moment on, Taemin's performances stopped feeling like stages. They felt like experiences, stories told through movement, confessions delivered through choreography. And then came Move, a performance that didn't just go viral, it changed the conversation. Move redefined masculinity in K-pop dance. It proved that strength could be fluid, that control could be more powerful than force, that softness could command just as much attention as aggression. After Move, the industry shifted. You saw it everywhere, in newer choreographies, in how idols approached expression, in the acceptance of fluidity, elegance, and emotional nuance in male performances. Taemin didn't follow a trend, he created a reference point. And that's why when people talk about the best dancers in K-pop, his name isn't just mentioned, it's studied. What makes Taemin exceptional isn't just technique, it's intelligence, stage intelligence, body intelligence, emotional intelligence. He knows when to move and when not to. He knows when to hold back and when to release. He knows how to let a single gesture speak louder than a full routine. That level of awareness cannot be taught easily. It's developed through years of discipline, self-critique, and humility. And Taemin has always remained humble. Despite the praise, despite the influence, despite being acknowledged by fellow idols, choreographers, and industry professionals as one of the best, he never claims the crown. He just works harder. Vocally, his journey mirrors his dance evolution. His voice isn't overpowering, it's emotional, fragile when it needs to be, strong when the moment calls for it. His singing doesn't compete with his dancing, it complements it. Together, they create a complete performer. On stage, Taemin doesn't hide behind effects, he doesn't rely on gimmicks. He can stand alone under one spotlight and hold an entire audience in silence. That's presence. That's confidence earned, not manufactured. And then there's longevity, the ultimate test. Trends change fast in K-pop. Concepts age quickly. Many artists peak early and struggle to adapt. Taemin did the opposite. He matured, he refined, he deepened his artistry. Even his darker concepts never felt forced. They felt honest, like reflections of his inner world, like conversations he was having with himself and inviting us to listen. When he enlisted, many feared the pause would break the momentum. It didn't, because true artists don't disappear during silence, they grow. His return wasn't about proving anything, it was calm, grounded, assured. The presence of someone who knows exactly where he stands in the industry and in history. Today, Taemin isn't just one of the best dancers in K-pop. He is a benchmark, a reference future generations will study, an artist whose performances will age well, a name that will still matter long after trends fade. As fans, watching Taemin isn't just entertainment, it's witnessing dedication, discipline, evolution. It's watching someone honor his craft with everything he has. And that's why his success feels deserved. Not loud, not rushed, but deeply earned. This isn't just admiration, this is respect. And for Daebak Daily, this is the kind of story worth telling, because greatness like this doesn't happen often. When it does, you document it. Before we end this, one thing needs to be said. Taemin didn't rise alone. SHINee is not just a group, they're a pillar of K-pop history, a group that took risks when it wasn't safe, experimented when it wasn't popular, and stayed relevant without ever losing their identity. Their artistry, their longevity, their impact, that's not luck, that's greatness. And Taemin's journey makes even more sense when you remember where he came from. If this video moved you, if you felt the artistry, the discipline, the legacy, don't just watch and leave. Subscribe to Daebak Daily. This channel exists to honor K-pop the right way, with respect, depth, and real storytelling. And now it's your turn. Comment below and tell us, which artist or group should we cover next? Your voice shapes this channel. If you're a Shawwal, drop a DIA in the comments. If you respect real artistry, you already belong here. See you in the next story.